Welcome to this episode of Junk Food on the Road. Today we will talk about
Tunisia. We're not finished Tunisia yet, but
we're not. We've been here for 2 months.
2 months. And we'll be here for a bit longer.
Yeah.
So, what's, for those unfamiliar, Tunisia, Northern Africa?
Yeah. The northernmost point of Africa is found in Tunisia.
Yep.
The capital city is Tunis.
Yep.
I still can't figure out, there's Tunisian people, but the Tunis people, are they Tunisians? Tunisites? Tunisers? Don't know.
And it'd be French.
Be French.
So that is
Or
something
Arabic.
worth noting, that this is basically Arabic and French are the two main languages here.
Yeah.
My
French is getting so good here.
My French is getting better too. Maybe we should do this podcast in French.
Français.
And then we'll have nobody that listens to it.
Yeah.
Not that there's no French people, but I feel like our audience that we do have is mostly English speakers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting because the food reflects that heavily.
Yeah, but it's like both of those cultures.
Yes. Even it's funny because I always joke about how I'll hear people speaking Arabic and about every third word is French.
Yeah.
And that's a good way to describe the food.
Yeah.
It's kind of Arabic, but every third thing is French.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like there's this amazing sort of traditional Tunisian stew thing. I forget what it's called. That's terrible. But we had it at Hammamet, or I did, and it was like this wonderful lamb dish that you would. It was kind of French, but it was lamb, which is very Middle Eastern, and on a gigantic bed of couscous.
Yeah.
Which was really good and aromatic, and French spices and Arabic spices sort of mixed in but working together.
Yeah, it's a long blend of both of those cultures.
Yeah.
So.
And then, if you want to cook, because when you live here, you cook at home most of the time. You go to the grocery store and you pick up a little can of what you think is tomato paste, and it's not. It's hot pepper paste.
Harissa, I think it's called, or something like
Harissa.
that. Harissa.
Yeah.
And so we actually bought a tube of it because the can's just too much.
Yeah. And then it's not really to our liking, so I don't mind spicy stuff, but the actual taste of the pepper itself is kind of like, all right.
I think at least 2 or 3 times we've had meals where we'll get a little thing at the beginning and there'll actually just be a glob of it. Yeah. And people dip it in, it's like, oh my God.
Dip your bread in the harissa.
No, not my thing. But there's literally
and it's like half of an entire aisle of a giant grocery store will be cans of this stuff already as a paste.
Yeah, people love it here.
And so we made the mistake of buying what we thought was tomato paste on our first grocery shop, and it was not.
You know the weird thing? I've been looking at potato chips lately, and I have not seen flavored potato chips. I'm going to double check for that, but I don't.
Oh, harissa flavored potato chips?
Yeah, harissa flavored potato chips.
Oh, because there's other flavored.
Oh yeah, there's lots of potato chips.
There's some interesting flavored potato chips here.
So far, I've been kind of lukewarm on.
Oh yeah, but there's some that are different than.
They're different, but they're not
like
great.
Not barbecue chicken. There's been a few flavors though that were like, oh, I've never seen a flavor like that before.
I will definitely.
You're the chip guy, so you would.
When it comes, the Candy Critic will have a few chip reviews from here for sure coming up. But I'm going to the grocery store in a couple of days. I'm going to specifically hunt out harissa flavored potato chips because that is such a flavor here and so authentic to here. So maybe I'm just avoiding it because I don't really like spicy food. So maybe my brain's just seeing other ones like, ooh, cheese, and it's going for that. Yeah. But I'm going to specifically go to the grocery store and look for those now. Yeah. Because I think that's an important thing to sort of try if they have them, if they're a bit spicy. So.
Why not?
Yeah. So that's definitely.
And you've been experimenting with the little bits of harissa in your cooking.
Yeah, I find in a stew or in a bit of. I haven't done it in spaghetti sauce. Probably okay, but in stew, like a beef stew, and you put a little squirt of it in there. We bought a tube so we can control the amount we put in and not have like a whole little can.
Yeah, not have to worry about what to do with the rest of the stuff in the can.
I feel like here they don't. It's like
there's like dump it in.
Yeah, it's dump it in. So, but. It's definitely there's stews are a big thing here. Yeah. And
yummy.
And they're good. That's definitely one of the highlights here for sure.
And there's such a variety of breads.
Yeah.
I really like like, again, I am allergic to sugar and carbohydrates, but I can take pills and sample some of these things. And like, there's just these amazing breads. Like there's that square one that's kind of flat, and it's, I don't want to call it a rubbery consistency, but it's not bready. Is
that the one we had at that place for the dinner?
Well, we had it for breakfast there.
Yeah.
And also the little semolina bread that they grilled, which was really good. That's called, somebody told me the name it was called and sent me a recipe. But it's so good. It basically tastes like a very solid, but easy to bite into Middle Eastern scone. Square scone that's been grilled.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
So good.
We could talk about that was probably our first and best introduction to Tunisian food. Was we went to this town called Le Kef or El Kef.
Yeah, I guess Le Kef in French, El Kef in Arabic.
And we stayed at this little sort of house.
It was a guest house.
It
had 3 rooms.
Fortunately, there was a group.
There were 4 of us.
There's 4 of us, so we just took over the whole place.
Chris and I had to share a room.
Yeah, I know. We suffered. Although we weren't by ourselves because the guy who runs it lives downstairs.
On the couch.
But one of the things they offer this like sort of traditional meal, and in that area,
traditional Kefian meal.
Yeah, the area there is really well known for its produce, and actually I've learned a little bit about the history. And part of the reason why a lot of places wanted to invade Carthage, which is Tunis and Carthage are pretty much the same place, pretty much. Part of the reason was because of the amazing food that they grow in those areas. Like it's been farmed for thousands of years, and great produce.
I was so surprised at how non-deserty it was here.
Yeah. And I mean, it goes down like in the southern part of the country.
The Sahara starts.
The Sahara starts, but where we are and in sort of along the coast, it's like fertile. You drive through and it's farms, and there's hills and stuff, but there's like beautiful farming stuff. And Kef just has amazing food, like the olives I remember getting a stew there, and the olives that were cooked into it.
Oh, that was so good.
So good. Cooked olives, man. You don't think about that. You always think of olives as just being something you put in, but they cook their olives in it.
It's like a pickle on the side kind of thing.
Yeah,
but this was part of the
it was
dish.
So good.
Yeah.
Like it was just so good. Like there was the food.
And of course, couscous.
Yeah, but this house they offer you breakfast, but they also offer you a traditional Kefian meal, like a dinner.
Like you get breakfast with your room, but
Yeah.
you can ask to have a Kefian dinner prepared for you.
Yeah,
And
it was amazing.
We still are now even recovering from Myanmar.
Yeah.
And our malnutrition from Myanmar, but we won't get into that. And it was the first time I actually felt really hungry, and I ate so much.
Yeah.
Like that was my first big meal, I think, after Myanmar.
Yeah, this place is amazing, and it's very traditional. It's all made by hand. There's this woman who comes in who cooks all the meals, and she's a genius.
Yes.
And she did our breakfast too, but just the quality of that meal was unbelievable. And that's where I first tried brick. So brick is
what a great concept.
Brick, the best way I can sort of describe it is
It's like a giant wonton.
Yeah, it's like a giant dumpling, and it kind of looks like a calzone. Some of them are kind of big like calzones.
Yeah.
Some of them are a little smaller.
It's like a square folded into a triangle.
Not all of them are square. Sometimes they're folded in half too. Like
That's
they can be
true.
different shapes.
And sometimes you can get them semicircular.
Yeah. So there's all different kinds of brick, and the main ingredient in brick tends to be egg.
Or tuna.
You get egg and tuna though sometimes too. Like most times.
Okay, so it's egg and tuna.
Or egg. You can get egg and vegetables. Like egg seems to be the thing that's in it all the time.
Okay.
And then sometimes it has tuna, like canned tuna. They love canned tuna here. I don't quite get that.
They live next to the Mediterranean.
It's like the grocery store shelves, and I don't even think I'm being like oversaying this or anything, but there's one aisle that it's like half harissa, and then the other half is just cans of tuna.
Yeah, it's true. On the left, harissa. On the right, canned tuna.
Yeah, so they're just obsessed with canned tuna, but
they don't mayonnaise it up either.
no, they just Well, they put it in their brick.
They put it in the brick.
And so
I've seen cheese brick too.
yeah, there's some cheese
Like
bricks.
egg and cheese.
Egg and cheese, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's basically just like a dumpling that's deep fried, and it's so
And it's
good.
bigger. It's bigger than you would expect. Like it's.
Yeah, it's almost like the size of a small calzone
Yeah.
if you get the folded over one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like a good like, you know.
Like it's bigger than a Cornish pasty.
Yeah. And crunchy because it's deep fried.
Yeah.
It's not baked.
And you see brick dough in the grocery aisles.
Yeah, and flour.
And
they sell flour specifically for it too.
It's just a big
It's
square.
almost like phyllo
It's a
dough.
big square about maybe 6 inches by 6 inches, and then they.
It's like a slightly thicker phyllo dough maybe.
Yeah.
And it crunches when you bite into it, and you know the filling. The idea is apparently that the egg is supposed to be cooked, so the white is cooked and the yolk stays wet. So when you break into it,
It
sort
makes
of
a complete mess.
makes a mess, but it kind of does like a sauce for the inside of it, so it doesn't dry,
Yeah.
and it's really good.
I did eat the brick.
Yeah, brick is
that at that guest house. It was so good.
brick is an
And
amazing.
then that other floppy square bread that they made, and then the like grilled scone like
that was for
semolina
breakfast
bread.
though. The semolina was
Yeah.
for breakfast though.
So
right?
was the floppy bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You basically every
The
meal
brick
you'll
was-
get like 5 different kinds of bread.
Oh my god.
Some of it is Arabic, some of it is
And
French.
how many courses did we have?
Oh, for that meal, it was like, I remember at one point he's like giving us chicken or something. I'm thinking, oh, this is good chicken. And then he goes, oh, now you get the main part. And you're like,
I thought it was done.
done.
And then there was dessert.
Although dessert here, the number of times that, and this happened at this place, dessert is just a piece of fruit.
Yeah, but it was a nice
There's
apple.
I got a peach.
Oh yes, it was peaches.
There's peaches.
I forgot. I thought it was apples.
So that's the one thing is like they're really proud of their produce here to the point where if you go to a restaurant, it's not like, oh, you get a nice peach dessert. It's like, our peaches are great. Here's a peach.
Yeah, and deservedly so.
Yeah.
That was like a really good peach.
I ate that peach and then I went down to the market where he got them and I was like, I need to buy peaches to take home.
Yeah, and you did.
I did. So it was awesome.
Yeah.
Right now, as we record this, the sort of fruit that's still just on the end, but still there is pomegranates.
And citrus.
Yeah, citrus and pomegranates.
We have like a half a dozen citrus trees in our backyard.
Oh, I'm so sick of citrus.
I'm looking. One grapefruit, 2 grapefruits.
Might be
I
oranges.
think this is an orange. 1, 2,
those might
3,
be
4,
lemons.
5 lemons and a lime.
Yeah. So
And we also have clementines back there.
be careful what you wish for. I've always wanted like nice fruit trees in my backyard, and then it's like, although fortunately Allison has been bringing stuff to work, so we've been getting through it.
Yeah,
Nothing's gone bad.
now all the people at my office are like, they wait for Friday because like a guy comes and picks the fruit for us on Thursdays, and so and now if I don't bring fruit on Fridays, they're like knocking at me like, "Where's the fruit?"
I booked that into my grocery shopping. Just get it when we get it. Sorry. But yeah, so the interesting thing about our fruit, we should talk about our fruit trees in our backyard.
Yeah, because there's this like super. Well, you talk about it.
So there's this part of the country that's known for its citrus fruit.
Yeah,
And it's called Hammamet,
It's a beach resort.
which we can talk about going there later. But so there's this place called Hammamet, and it's famous for its citrus fruit. It's along the coast, and who knows what the. Apparently, part of the reason why it's so good for citrus fruit is there's sandy soil, and apparently citrus trees really love the sandy soil.
Yeah.
So
And they have like there's like orange orchards everywhere. Around Hammamet, and there's actually a fancy resort there called the Oranger.
Yeah.
Where the fancy people go.
Yeah.
Whereas we stayed in a, boutique hotel.
Well, closer to downtown, which
Closer
is,
to
we'll get into
downtown,
that.
yeah.
But the thing is that we actually met the person who owns the house we're renting, and we were talking to them, and he was like, "Oh, the trees. I wanted to make sure we got good ones, so I brought them from Hammamet." I was like, "Oh, that's kind of neat." And he says, "And the soil too,
Yeah.
because we wanted to make sure they grew properly." So we have sand in our backyard, and I never thought much of it, but apparently it was brought in
From
Hammamet
Hammamet.
to grow the trees that are in our backyard. And
The Hammamet trees.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
And now, like, all of the people at work are like, "You have the real Hammamet oranges. Oh my god."
yeah, it's like, yeah, I'd say
And they make sort of, it's like rose water, but it's made of orange.
Yeah, orange blossom water.
Orange blossom water.
Yeah.
And it's and they use it. They sometimes sweeten it and use it as like a sipping drink, and they put it in tea. And
I had it with pomegranate seeds.
oh, that's right.
So it was literally just
Over at the landlord's house.
yeah. When we went over there, they were explaining to us all the different types of like local stuff, and they said, "Oh, have you had the pomegranate?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah." And I didn't. I did at the time. I was like, "Oh, I thought these were the juicing ones because apparently there's juicing pomegranates and eating pomegranates." But when you think about it logically, like, wouldn't good juicing ones also be good to eat?
I would think so.
Yeah. So they said, "Oh, no, you can eat them." And so they just try some. So they gave me some, and they said, "Oh, you want to try the orange blossom water on it?" And it was like, it was intense.
I didn't like it.
It was okay. I mean,
I'm also allergic to citrus, so.
I like rose water a little bit more, but it was interesting. I've never thought of, and my mouth was all itchy for a day or two
because you're allergic to orange blossoms.
I'm allergic to orange blossoms, but
not oranges.
Yeah, and the blossom.
Yeah, I didn't actually react.
Yeah,
having sips of that.
But it was interesting thing to try. I've never if you've never thought of it, like pomegranate seeds are really good in like yogurt and things like that. But the idea of having like just like a juice or something, even if you're not into that, and just mixing it in, totally a good idea. Totally would work. So I've started putting pomegranate seeds in my cereal.
Oh my goodness, you're going to be impossible to live with after we leave here.
Yeah. What are these? Although you can get okay pomegranates in Canada, like they travel a little better than like bananas.
Yeah.
So,
one thing we can't get here is bananas.
That's shocking.
It's bananas.
Yeah. I actually started, I was thinking about going to like a protein powder sort of regime for myself because I thought, maybe, get a little extra protein and stuff. And so I got a big thing of protein powder and brought it with me. And then, because I thought, I can make smoothies. Just throw a couple of bananas.
No bananas.
None in sight. Have not seen bananas though.
Maybe there's a banana season because I visited another office of somebody who does what I do. And they have a banana plant in their front yard.
So let's hope there's a banana season, because if not, I've got a lot of protein powder. I got to figure out what to do with it.
I'm gonna petition to put a banana plant in our building, in front of our building.
Nice.
Yeah, of course. It's one of those things. It's a pay it forward thing because it probably takes about 5 years for it to take hold.
And you have to kill the banana. You have to replant it afterwards too.
Do you?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know anything about cultivating bananas.
I think I remember seeing somewhere where
we had banana plants in front of our house in Pakistan. That was awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean,
but the guards always got them.
Food wise, there's definitely French influence. There's definitely Italian influence because we are really close to Italy.
Yeah.
Lots of pizza places.
Yeah. The pizza is. We've tried pizza twice.
Yep.
It was okay.
It was okay. It's fine. It's a little weird because there's no pork here, so all the meat. If you want
beef salami
or turkey something, turkey ham.
Yeah.
So that's it's okay. I mean, I don't mind it, but it's the place in Greece is better.
We had a place in Greece down the street from our place called Ciao Italia, and it was
So
the best
good.
pizza we've ever had.
Yeah, but
so good. Well, I guess maybe Chicago style in Hamilton.
Yeah, we could probably do an episode just on pizzas.
Probably.
The other thing that
we also went to Eindhoven.
well, we haven't even actually talked about Hammamet yet either.
Oh, okay.
So Hammamet.
Hammamet, yeah, we ate in Hammamet.
Yeah,
we ate some really good traditional Tunisian food there too.
And the cool thing was we eat it like in an old fort in like a place where like
yeah,
like 1,000 years ago somebody there was like.
Yeah, the lunch was good, but there were a lot of flies.
Yeah.
We ate sort of in a solarium sort of thing, but it was okay.
Yep.
But the dinner, wow, we were there for 2 nights, so we had dinner both nights.
There's basically it's a big fort town. I mean, there's a big town that goes around it.
It's got an old walled city in it.
Yeah.
That's got a fort in part of it.
Yeah.
And so the fort is just museum-ish.
Yeah.
But the Medina itself, the city, is it's just this beautiful labyrinth of like.
Yeah, walking around there at night is just wonderful.
Oh, it's amazing.
Food was okay. I remember we went to that place called Blue Moon. We got those cakes.
Yeah.
But that was good.
The cakes were good.
Yeah, that was a good example of Parisian influence.
Yeah, but it wasn't as polished as Parisian, and I liked that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Parisian is like, you know, like the gel on top to make it shiny and all that stuff. And I'm not a fan of that kind of.
It's like simplified French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simpler and yummier.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah,
Sorry, France.
but maybe we'll let France redeem itself in a little while.
Maybe. It's true. Somebody's going to France.
But it's definitely Tunisia's snacking wise. The thing halva they're obsessed with.
Oh my God, there's so much halva.
There's a lot of different chocolate spreads.
Not very good.
So far, I've experimented with a few. They're not fantastic.
Peanut butter also not very good.
But then they're also...
Oh, but there's the store around the corner from my office where you can get pistachio butter and almond butter and Dubai pistachio butter with like sugar and
The little crunchy bits? Yeah. That's
and,
actually...
And other stuff too that I don't really care about.
Culturally, there's like, even if you go to a small little grocery store and stuff, and in big grocery stores they have like this area that has like dried nuts, like there's nuts, dried fruit, like it's a thing, it's a section.
And those cookies, let's talk about those cookies.
Well, we can...
No, because we did it in El Caf. That's when we first experienced
There's
those
these date cookies.
Oh my God.
They're so good.
They're sort of like baklava, but more cookie-ish and with like dates inside.
It's like a baklava, a fig Newton had a baby that had dates.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what you got.
Good.
It's so good.
So good. And there's like various sort of iterations of them.
Yep. And there's also a lot of nougat.
Yep. I had frozen nougat for dessert at a lunch the other day.
Really?
Yeah. I took a picture for you. I forgot to show
Okay.
you.
I've tried this. There's this red nougat you can get that has, it almost looks like a candy apple, but instead of, it looks like it has peanuts in it, but it's actually beans. It's chickpeas.
Oh my.
And it's really weird, but it actually kind of worked. Like it was surprisingly good.
My nougat sort of tasted like a cold custard. And it had like little hazelnut bits in it, and then there was a crust below it. It was like a big sort of rectangle, and the crust was chocolate, and I thought it would just be crumbly chocolate, but there were actual big chunks of full-on chocolate in it.
Weird.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Where did you get that?
Over in Gamat.
Okay, I might have to try that sometime.
Yeah.
Maybe my birthday.
Maybe.
So, but yeah, the other thing that they have a lot of here is these little cups of chocolates. It's not quite pudding, but not quite yogurt. It's like
you're obsessed with those things.
I was obsessed.
You were. You tried them all.
I tried as many as I could. The weird thing is there's one flavor, and a lot of brands make this flavor, but there's a picture of a pine cone on it, and I think it actually might have like pine.
Maybe it's pine nuts.
I think it's pine like resin.
Oh, like Retsina in Greece.
Yeah, sort of that sort of thing. Because the pine trees here were kind of famous for a while for building boats.
Oh,
So,
I thought it was cedar.
Maybe cedar. But there's a lot of pine trees here. Like if you walk up our street, you'll see.
True. That's true. Like that whole park is full of pine and spruce.
Yeah, pine and spruce. So I think it might be spruce resin in this sort of chocolatey
You've
dessert.
got to try it. You'll hate it.
I had it.
Oh, did you? Did you hate it?
It wasn't great. It was like chocolatey but kind of bitter.
I've seen you drink spruce beer.
It's not as strong as spruce beer.
Okay.
It's more of a subtle flavor. I'm wondering if it's based off of a traditional dessert that I just haven't come across yet. But I've noticed that a couple of these sort of pudding cup type things have a spruce flavor, and I've tried a couple of them, and sort of like I regret getting 4 of them, but I managed to get through them. Because that's how I buy it. I want to try 4. I got 4 of each one because that's how they come normally. I mean, you can buy them
You can break them apart.
But I figured the idea was try 4, like enjoy it, figure it out. So if the first one's a little off, it'll give it a good experience. And I'm posting on our social media now where I'm actually talking about each one that I tried. So it's okay. And I'm gonna eventually at some point try all the halvas I can here because I want to understand halva here because it is an aisle like we were talking about with the harissa and the tuna. There's an aisle of just halva.
Yeah.
And different types. There's some in fancy packages and there's some in like just metal yogurt looking containers.
Yeah.
And so I want to sort of see if there's a difference in the different qualities and everything and different flavors. So
bougie halva.
Bougie halva. So, but that's
You had the same obsession with kaya in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, I kind of like it. When somebody has like a huge selection of things, you sort of got to wonder like, where does this come from? And often with those things, the fanciest is not necessarily the best.
Mm-hmm.
So it's sort of like, okay, I want to experiment and sample. So I'm gonna spend some time, and maybe I'll post something on the blog. I think about
your
my halva eating experience. I'm not really sure how to go about it yet. I'm still trying to figure that out, but I'll see how that goes, because I don't know what to expect. Because I've tried halvas. I mean, I've tried it.
So far, farsala halva is the best halva I've ever had.
It's a weird one.
It is weird. It's sort of like the insides of a sugar pie.
Yeah. So I mean, as far as like your traditional halvas, I had some in New York that were really good.
Yeah.
So. And then so we talked about kef. We talked about Hammamet.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about Tunis. We actually haven't explored much of Tunis.
Yeah, I know we're not doing very good at that.
But then we went on to what was the name of that other place we went?
Well, we went to Bula Regia,
Which is the ruins.
The ruins, and then stayed overnight in Ain Raham.
So this town is known, and this is something again you wouldn't believe, but
it's in the Atlas Mountains.
It's in the Atlas Mountains. There's forest everywhere.
Mountains?
Atlas
No,
Mountains.
Atlas Mountains.
It's in the Atlas Mountains. But the interesting thing was, it's like a hunt. This place we went to was like this.
It's a hunting lodge.
Serious hunting lodge. Like
it was like the rooms were just so bare bones.
Yeah, like you could tell that the person who would enjoy this room the most is somebody who's been out in the woods for 3 days.
Yeah.
Tracking down a wild boar.
Yeah.
And then they're just like happy to have a warm shower and a bed.
And for some reason, they don't consider wild boar to be pork.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, like it's not haram.
Yeah, that's really odd.
Yeah.
But so we went to this hunting lodge, and the thing it's famous for is its game.
Yeah.
Particularly its boar.
Yep.
I got chicken.
I got boar.
So Allison got the boar. So we want to talk about.
Everybody else got the boar.
Yeah. Well, I don't really like.
And there were boar heads on the walls.
Yeah, and there were pictures of people that had hunted boars.
It was a set dinner that they had. Like you picked a starter. You picked your main. I think you had 3 choices of starter, 2 choices of main, boar or chicken, and 2 choices of dessert or something. And they start at 7:30. Everybody who's staying at the lodge just piles into the restaurant at 7:30. They start bringing out the stuff, and then at 9:30 they're like, "Okay, go to bed,
Yep.
get out." And so and then there's like pictures of hunters with dead boars in front of them out in the woods all over the place. There was a picture of a snake charmer.
Yeah, I saw that. I remember.
In Tunis, I think is where.
Yeah, so it was like that was an old timey picture.
Yeah, there were a few old timey pictures. There were like dead birds hanging off the wall in very weird poses.
A couple of like elk and that sort of thing as well, like deer type thing.
Which they're not allowed to hunt anymore.
Yeah.
But they can still hunt the boar.
Yeah, and there's a couple boar heads on the wall.
So what I had for my starter, I had the mushroom pie, which was fantastic.
I had that too.
It was like a mushroom quiche, but like the crust was thicker.
Yeah.
So that was really good. And then I had the boar stew, which was it tasted like non-gamey lamb to me. Like it was so tender and so well stewed. And there were mushrooms mixed in and some vegetables mixed in. And the gravy was spiced perfectly for like a simple country meal. Like they didn't go ostentatious with it at all. It was just like, let's give you a simple, well-cooked, freshly killed like country meal. And it was amazing.
The thing I had that was interesting for that night was I had cabbage au gratin.
Oh, that was so good. I tried it.
Yeah, it's basically like instead of potatoes with cabbage, and it was like it came with my chicken. It was like so good.
Yeah.
Like I was so surprised. I was like, this shouldn't work, but it
did.
It did. It worked perfectly.
It worked great.
So it was really cool. The interesting thing about this lodge is, again, you'll have a really hard time believing you're at the tip of the Sahara Desert because it's just forest.
Oh, and it poured rain all night. The wind tried to open our shutters.
Yeah, and it wasn't just that time. There's a sign on the thing talking about how the wind opens your shutters, so it's not like...
Yeah, it's like, make sure your shutters are firmly closed and locked before you go to bed kind of thing.
So I gotta say that, like, a good majority of the time, Tunisia has proven not to be desert-like at all. Like, as we record this, the reason we're recording this right
Like, I
now.
mean, we were in the mountains with like, lush, like forest.
But even now in Tunis, where we're recording this, the reason we're recording this tonight, because we normally go on a walk, but we didn't because it's pouring rain.
Pouring rain.
And this isn't the first time this has happened.
Oh.
It rains a lot.
Well, it doesn't rain a lot, but it rains for sure. Like this is maybe the third. Like the rains started coming around the beginning of November.
Yeah. But
And
it's
so
a lot
for
more than you would expect for
September-
a desert.
September and October, there was no rain.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's.
You're really expecting desert and you just don't get it here.
Like we drove for like how long to get to El Kef? Like 3 or 4 hours. No desert
Yeah.
to speak of.
Yeah.
We drove for like another 4 or 5 hours to get to Bularegia and Ain Daraham. No desert to speak of. It looked like the Okanagan Valley in Canada,
Yeah.
as our Okanagan Valley friend likes to say.
Yeah. And even Hammamet on the way there.
Hammamet, yeah. Like we were on a freeway that had some construction going on, so it was confusing because all the lines were painted all willy-nilly.
But once we got out, like it was just great. Lush
and there were like
trees
lush
growing.
trees. There was some sort of desert brush.
There's rockiness
stuff.
here. There's rockiness here, but there's not like, you definitely don't feel, and there's sand. Like if we go outside our house right now and go like, there's a construction sort of area across, the ground is sand.
It's sandy though, like
Yeah.
it's solid. It's not
Yeah.
like moving sand like
Yeah.
dunes or anything.
Yeah.
But that exists here in the south.
Yeah, we just haven't been there
We
yet.
just haven't been, yeah.
Maybe we'll do another episode of the south of Tunisia if we find more interesting, different food.
Yeah.
But Tunisia,
So far, the food here has been pretty spectacular.
pretty good. A little bit of a jump.
It's hard shopping and cooking because that's not our wheelhouse. But whenever we go out and have food, it's really good.
Yeah. Well, you've got it a lot more than I have.
Not that much.
In Tunis, I've only had pizza.
Really?
Where else?
Well, in Tunis, yeah, but I mean, I've been out for lunches, I think 3 times
Yeah.
in Tunis so far. But one of them is I went to the same restaurant twice because I was invited to that restaurant and loved the beef bourguignon so much that I took somebody else there.
Yeah. But but yes, the thing that's hard cheese is not as common as you think it would be.
No.
Fresh milk and butter are basically non-existent for us at this point.
Yogurt is everywhere.
Yogurt is everywhere, but you can only get it in small individuals.
Tiny little.
Like the single size containers. You can't get like a tub of yogurt.
I call those half size.
Yeah.
They're just.
So it's interesting shopping for
And
dairy.
it's seasonal here too, and we've only been here for 2 months.
Yeah.
So
We're still
we don't
learning
even
the
know
seasons. Yeah. It takes a while to kind of learn that. I don't know if we'll be here long enough ever. I feel like the seasons here would take a lifetime to figure out.
Yeah, probably.
So it's like, but we so far, like with a bit of adjustment, I haven't had problems finding food. It's doable.
Yeah.
It's definitely doable. So
And the veggies, like we've learned that you don't get vegetables at the supermarket or meat at the supermarket. You go to your local veggie stand and your local butcher, and that's where you get the best stuff.
yeah, good old Muhammad at the grocery, at the veggie place.
And Muhammad at the veggie place, and Hamad or Hamid?
I think it's Hamid. I don't remember. The butcher.
Hamadi?
Maybe.
Hamadi? Yeah.
The butcher actually is kind of
Butcher's amazing. You just tell him what you want to cook, and he gets you the right
Meat.
the right meat.
Yeah, you just be like, I want
It's almost like too much choice.
to make hamburgers, and be like, okay, here's your meat.
Yeah. Here's your meat. I put a little extra fat in it to hold the hamburgers together.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But it's the nice thing in our particular case is our walk to our closest grocery store. You have to pass the butcher and the veggie store, so it's not like you're really going far out of your way. Like we've lived in places where you have to sort of do that, but then it's like, well, if you want to go to the butcher, you got to go like a kilometer this direction. If you want to go to the grocery store, it's a kilometer a different direction.
Yeah, the butcher is like one shop over.
From
like
the veggie
not the
store.
next door, but like there's one store in between the butcher shop and the veggie shop.
And then the grocery store is just beyond that. So
It's just-
you just go to the grocery store first, and then come back and stop at these
Yeah.
places and pick up what you need, and you're fine.
Yeah.
So it's like it's totally
And the grocery store is where you get your milk and your salt and your yogurt and your
your basic stuff.
I've forgotten what it's called.
harissa.
Harissa, yeah.
We have a tube of that. That's all we're ever going to need.
That's true.
We're never going to buy that again.
We also get drinks like soda water and
Yeah. I mean, there's bigger grocery stores. We have a nice little grocery store that
Yeah.
suits all of our needs. That's
Yeah.
walkable
and then like it's about to get to the grocery store we like to go. It's about a half-hour drive with a confusing highway with like all the lines going willy-nilly and the Google Map directions not knowing what the heck to do. And then there's another one's about a 15-minute drive away that's also a little bit complicated to get to.
It's okay, but it's not as good as the one further away.
Yeah, the one further away is really, really good.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that covers just about everything.
I think so.
Candy wise, I've found a few interesting things, but I mean, an interesting note is all the gummies are vegan because they don't use gelatin because a lot of pork in gelatin. So
Use agar.
yeah, they use agar and stuff. So that's kind of interesting. But I'm getting through you'll see some stuff on candycritic.org. I'll have reviews of some of the treats here. Some are definitely.
I'm not sure
Oh,
I've really seen
I should mention the chocolate here. There's this. They use a thing called compound, and it is awful chocolate. So that you can get normal chocolate, but you have to be really careful because in the same section with the milk chocolate and dark chocolate is compound, compound cocoa or compound chocolate. And I actually did some research onto this because I've been hit with it a couple of times where I was like, oh yeah, I'll just get this chocolate bar, and then I get it, I'm like, this is horrible. And then I look at it and it says compound, or there was one that had like Vegecow or something.
Oh God.
And it was like, so you really have to be, if you're buying chocolate, if you're really in the mood just for like a milk chocolate bar and you're in Tunisia, read the label carefully. Look at the ingredients. If the first ingredients aren't, cocoa butter and stuff like that, move on. It's not great.
We've also had pretty good shawarma here.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah. I had shawarma for lunch one day because a lunch I had was canceled. And so I had to take pills, of course, to counteract the carbohydrates, but that shawarma sandwich was really good.
Okay, that's the one by the mall near.
By the mall near my work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe one day you can take it home and we can have it for dinner one day.
I guess so. After my surgery.
Okay.
I
Or I'll come visit you
at lunchtime.
or after work, and then I'll pick it up and then meet you at work when you leave.
Yeah, that would work better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so shawarma, if my history lessons have taught me anything, I've been learning a little bit of the history here. The Carthaginians were likely imports from Lebanon. So there's Lebanese.
That makes sense because that's the Carthaginians actually were migrants from Libya, from Lebanon.
Lebanon, the Tyres.
The Tyres, or the Phoenicians.
Yeah, Phoenicians and Tyres, or they might have been the same people. Nobody actually knows if they actually exist as a people.
Chris talks about Carthage all the time now.
Yeah, I've been learning a lot about the history. It's fun.
Yeah.
We haven't even been.
It's salted.
We haven't even been to.
The Romans salted Carthage to destroy the agriculture.
We haven't actually been to the ruins of Carthage.
We've driven past them.
Sort of close.
No, we drove past them.
I guess so.
Remember the night we got lost after going to the bank?
We were still kind of far from them.
They were right next to us. I saw ruins right beside me.
Maybe that's part of Carthage, but the main sort of area.
The main area, maybe not, but yeah. The best ruins we've seen so far have been Bulla Regia.
In fact, but we haven't seen bad ruins. Like they've all been
Mosaics in pristine condition.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Still in place, which is amazing.
Yeah, underground because they had basements.
Yeah.
They made basements.
So they can keep cool.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Totally.
Okay, I think we can probably end this now.
Okay.
Okay, maybe we'll do another one when we do the South, but we'll see.
Okay. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. And check out candycritic.org for links to social media and all kinds of stuff like that. Make sure you can follow if you like these podcasts. Follow this YouTube channel that's where I'm posting all my stuff right now. And also go to candycritic.org. Go down to the bottom and check out Blue Orchid. That's the comic book I work on. You can also check out some other books that I do on candycritic.org, all about snacks and treats and stuff, including Treats and Beasts, which is a cool book.
And snack facts.
Snack facts. You can pick up snack facts. So thanks for listening.
Bye.